Okay, now's the fun part. We get to install the stuff. Okay, so now go ahead and take all your spacers out, alright? Okay, so you kind of have to do it diagonally. Okay, kind of like that. Come out of this little sheet here. Okay, take all these out. I think you're going to need them all. There's only like 2 parts that are holding it on. Why they couldn't cut the whole thing out, I don't know. Okay, guys. It's like taking model parts apart, right? It's like a model kit. I hope they make a version 2 of this kit where you don't need these washers. Okay. Okay, so what Hayesmega is going to do before we install these is I'm going to deburr them, okay? See, they got these little nubs sticking out of it. You know, that bothers me, so I'm going to go ahead and file them off. File it so it's smooth. Hayesmega does not like that. It just bugs me, alright? Probably get the I'll get a Dremel and do it. Okay, so yeah, you get the picture, man. I'm just trying to smoothen out these burrs on here, okay? See, that one is almost all gone. So like I said, it just bugs me that like that stuff is like that, okay? So that I'm just gonna clean it up, all right? So just kind of feel to see if there's anything sticking out of it, okay? See, this one is going inward. And they're usually 180 degrees from each other. Alright guys, so now begins the install part. So I cleaned all these, I cleaned the burrs off all these, so it looks a little bit better now. They all look round, okay? So what I found out is that you got to use all of these go on the front sprocket, okay? The rear one doesn't go anywhere, okay? I think the rear one doesn't have anything. I think there's maybe a washer. No, maybe not even a washer, you know, I'm not sure. So I'm kind of pissed off that this doesn't come with an instruction manual, guys. So Hayesmega is just gonna have to put it together, and hopefully it, you know, everything lines up. Okay, so I'm not happy with the, you know, with the documentation, because there is none. All right, but we have pictures from the website, so let's go look at them. All right, here's my phone. Okay, so here are the pictures from the Lunicycle website. So there you go. So you can see here, it's kind of hard to see. You have to really look at it, but there's 2 sprockets in that picture, okay? They're just stuck together. Okay? Same with this one. Okay, that's the front one. All right. There you go. More pictures of the sprockets, more pictures of the sprockets. I don't know why they couldn't just use a thicker piece of metal, you know. Okay, so there's a very important picture right there, okay? So this is how it installs, okay guys? So there's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 spacers behind the sprocket, okay? All right, you seeing this, guys? And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the outer one, okay? So, and it also makes me wonder, like, do we reuse that spring washer from the old one? You know, that could be one. I don't know, but I think all 8 of them go on here. And you know why I think that? Because there's a washer in that picture right there, okay? No. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know. But if you look here in the picture with everything together, okay? You see a washer right there, okay? So, and this is the washer that doesn't have the cutout for the key, okay? So Hades Mega has, by process of elimination, the very last washer is the one that doesn't have the key on it, okay? All right, so let's go try to install this front sprocket first, all right? Here we go. Okay, so the first thing Hades Mega is going to do is I'm going to clean out all the rust from this shaft here, man. There's so much rust here. What's going on here? Okay. I want to use this nylon brush to just take off some of the rust here, okay? Get some off of the keyway. He's making surprised he hasn't broken his motor yet, too, guys. This is a tough little motor. I've abused it quite a bit. Okay, I don't want to use a metal one because I might damage the seal, okay? There's like a little seal right there, I guess where the bearings are for the motor. I don't want to damage it, okay? Okay, I will use the metal one on the Dremel though, okay? So just be very careful. I'm just cleaning it because it's dirty on mine, okay? Alright, here we go, guys. So there's the these are the small sprockets right there. I'm gonna put them together, line up the keys, okay? Don't forget, you're going to need the key. All right, take the key out of this. Okay, taking the key off. Okay, there you go. There's the key. I think it came off like that, right? So we're going to want to flip it around, stick it in the hole. Okay, got it? That's how it goes. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put the key in there actually. Okay, so there is a rounded end on this key, okay? So there's a rounded end and a flat end. The rounded end has to go inside the motor, okay? The part facing towards the motor, that's where the rounded end goes, okay? So it's kind of dummy proof, alright? Okay, so don't forget, the rounded end goes in the keyway, okay? Boom, there you go. It should just drop right in for the most part. It should be fairly flat when you put it back on, okay? Let me rotate it a little bit so you guys can get a better look at it, okay? If it's not going in, you might have the flat part towards the motor like I did, okay? It's hard to tell when you look out the sprocket, okay, when you take it off of this. But yeah, if you take this out, this is the front part of the sprocket, okay? See, it's got the writing on it. Yeah, so that's how you know. So, but just remember, the round part goes towards the motor, okay? Okay, so now 3 of these spacers got to go in there, okay? Okay, 1. Might be a little hard to get in there. Crikey's. 2. Okay, this thing has to be precision made for sure. Okay, there we go. It might help if maybe you put a little lube on it. Okay, so there's 3, all right? So if you remember, there was 3 on the inside and 5 on the outside. Now, we're gonna go put our 2 sprockets on there, okay? Okay, just like you install the spacer, just goes in there, okay? And then you're gonna put the remainder of the spacers on there, okay? I verified the picture, and the way I have it right on there right now is the correct way, okay? But I didn't move the ones far enough, so I'm gonna go take them all back out, and I'm gonna like try to get a socket and push the ones in the back. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm trying to push the key in all the way, okay? It's not, I think it's supposed to be all the way back there, man. Okay, I'm using like one of these kind of like screwdriver socket things, and I'm hitting it with this. You can probably just use a punch. Okay, and then Okay, so make sure it's well seated in there, man. Okay. And then what I want to do, okay, this is 15/16 socket, okay? Hopefully this one fits. Okay, there we go. 15/16. I gotta just tap that in there just a little bit, okay? Just to make sure it's fully seated. All right. And then we're gonna put 2 washers. All right. I'm gonna put the 2 sprockets back in. Now it's a lot easier to get in. That's good. This is already rusting. The sprockets are already rusting, man. See rust on it. Okay. And then you can probably get 3 in there, man. I don't think you're gonna get a 4th. Yeah, dude, there's no way you're gonna fit all of these. No. Okay, so I don't know. For whatever reason, Hades Omega has 3 spacers in the back and 3 spacers in the front. It will not move anymore, man. I can try to hit it with a socket, man, but it's not gonna move. No, that's not moving anymore. You're not gonna be able to put any more of these. Maybe I get a different motor. I'm not sure, man. So this is a Suron MX, so I'm not really sure, but so now I'm gonna go ahead and put this flat one in. Okay. Are you sure? Maybe you do put 4. Because it'll be loose, right? Yeah, okay, well we'll try the 4th one, but see the 4th one doesn't really fit in there all that well. Maybe you gotta just put this all in here. Okay. But it may come out. That's what I'm worried about, you know? What if that 3rd one comes out? Okay, and then put the nut in. Okay, are you guys getting this? Okay, I was able to get all of them to fit in there somehow. Alright? So, what Hades Omega is going to do now is, what we're going to do is, let me get my glove. And we're just going to gun it in a little bit, okay? Remember, we got to torque it. But I'm just going to try to tighten it with the impact gun first. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to hold the sprocket, all right, and tighten this. It's not that hard. Okay, cool. That looks like it did the trick. All right, it's in there all the way. It's got a locking nut, so I don't think you need to put the spring washer back in. Okay. But there it is. It's kind of installed already, all right? So that worked. But all I did was hold the sprocket with the glove, okay? And then I use the impact gun to get it in. Okay, when we get the chain on there, we're going to go torque it to the proper spec. All right, but for now, it's on there. Okay, that ain't going nowhere. All right. Cool. Okay, the front sprocket is installed. Now we got to go install the rear one. All right. Okay, Hades Omega can't believe he's taking this primary drive apart again, man. Like, this is the 3rd time I'm doing it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go take this sprocket off of the this guy. It's a 5mm, I believe. Yes. Okay, an impact gun helps a lot. If you don't have an impact, gun, you can use a strap wrench. Okay, that's what I've used before. That's what I use to torque it. That's probably what we're going to use. So, all right, here we go. Take them all out. I don't know what else you could use to take this out. Okay. I don't think it matters which screw you take out, man, because we're using something else. So. Okay, the impact gun makes quick work of it. Alright, and you should be able to just slide this puppy out. Slide this puppy out. Alright, it's stuck in there. Okay, hold on. I'm dropping it, sorry. Okay, if it's I don't know, I've never had a problem taking this out, but if it's having a hard time coming out, just Just knock it out with the rubber hammer. Oh, there we go. Okay. I never had it on there that tight. That means I put it on there pretty damn good the last time. Okay. So make sure you don't lose these spacers. All right. There should be no reason to take them out, okay? Unless you were installing a new one. Okay, so now we want to get this guy. Okay. I don't think this uses anything. Oh, yeah, no, well, it does. Huh. Huh. Okay. Is that really how it goes? Okay. Hold on. Okay, here we go. We're gonna install it. So I guess it just goes on there just like that. All right. So I can't find anything else to put in there, man. There's no washer. There's nothing. That's the way it goes. So, all right. So I've got the tools for success here. I got a 5mm Allen head socket, okay, and a torque wrench, okay. The torque wrench is set to 15 Newton meters or 11 foot-pounds. Not a lot. All right. You're screwing into aluminum. All right. And then I got a bottle of. Okay, and I got a bottle of Loctite, all right? So you definitely do not want these coming apart. That's why it was hard to get out. All right, so I'm gonna put these in one at a time. Some Loctite. Just a little bit. This is a lot easier to install than this. It's pretty loose. It just slid in there. Okay, the tolerances on this guy are much tighter. So I want to say. Okay. This is some stuff Hades Meg is observing, okay? It's much easier to install than the stock pulley, okay? This is not the original pulley on my bike. This is not the original jack shaft on my bike. If you guys remember, I broke my jack shaft bearings. Just get them in there for now, okay? They're probably going to be going in there way more. Oops. Great. Keep on dropping it. Don't do that, guys. Alright, and then I'm going to tighten it with a regular Allen head. This is a lot easier to install than the freaking pulley. Okay, do it in like a crisscross pattern. I don't think it really matters for this because it comes on so loosely. Now make sure you put Loctite in there so this does not come out. Okay. Go crosswise. Sorry, it's kind of dark in here, so. Okay, I'm gonna go around in a circle a little bit. Just snug for now. Okay. I'm gonna do what I did last time. Use the crotch cam, I think. Okay, so Hayes Mega here has a clutch stopper tool, okay? Yeah, okay, you can do that. Okay, this is a tool to stop a clutch from moving on a motorcycle so you can tighten it. I think this will work. Yes, it does. Okay, beautiful. Okay, hopefully it doesn't damage it too much. Okay, I'm just doing it in like a kind of star pattern. Okay. 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 I'm gonna go one more time. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna go around one more time in a counterclockwise circle. Okay, guys. One. Or it could be clockwise too. I just chose counterclockwise, so. Okay, that's it. It's installed. Yeah, so definitely a clutch holder tool did the trick, okay? I don't know what else you could use. I think I saw in You could put this in the vise, okay, and grab this part here, but it might damage it. I wouldn't do that. So that you can see there's a lot of Loctite coming out, so that's good. You don't want this to come apart, okay? So there it is. So there's about 2 or 3 exposed threads. I don't remember how many there were before. I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so another thing you might want to do is spin this. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is put this on your swing arm axle here. Put this on your swing arm axle here. Like that. Like that, okay? And then spin it. Ooh, it's pretty gritty. That's definitely not as smooth as it was before, man. I think the bearings are starting to go out on this one too. What's up with these jack shafts, man? Yeah, that's definitely not as smooth as it was before. I think this jack shaft is on its way out too, man. Okay guys. So yeah, this jack shaft is not as smooth as it was before. Okay, so anyway, there it is, installed. Let's go put it back on the bike.